I feel bad that I did so much work, and then he tells me, "Oh, by the way, a little right over here." I'm like, you know how?
No.
I might as well throw this whole video.
No. You built something very good.
Was I should continue with this? I'll finish
What I'm
it.
doing is that I'm giving you the fill-ins now.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing
more operations.
The Rogachover's work. I'm going to give you the meat to be able to substantiate what you're saying.
Yeah, because you support.
But Doctor, I want one last thing. I have a very big chashash. I used that we're talking emes, titam emes liake. We're giving the truth. We're trying to sell the truth, basically. One thing, there's a problem with the economy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the economy, they'll give you the most expensive car, but they make it in a way that'll break in a certain amount of time, on purpose. The way you'll need to come and buy another car. I want to sell a product that will fulfill its purpose on the first shot. I want to sell expensive cars, but I want them to last forever. And I'm gonna rely on the fact that the population is growing and that the interest is growing to reach more people, not to squeeze the life out of the people that I gave it to. In other words, and in Avodas Hashem, in Ruchnius, everything is started from Ruchnius. What I see is, for example, the shluchim that are antis. Why is it so easy and convenient to be an anti-shliach? Because the second you talk about Mashiach, everything else becomes irrelevant. And you just basically gave the person the keys, you gave the guy the solar panels to give him free energy. You just gave him everything he needs. He doesn't need to talk to you ever again.
With what?
If you tell him about Mashiach too much. If you explain him the whole concept of Mashiach, how we need to crown a king now, and where the world is holding now, and everything, you basically gave him all the information he needs, and he doesn't need your favors anymore. But if a Chabad house never speaks about Mashiach, everything but the baby, you know? Everything but the baby. So the guy always feels that he's lacking something, and he truly is. He's lacking the information about Mashiach. As long as you don't give it to him.
They're doing the networking, you see, with us. It's very hard to get in. It's very hard. There's a special Yetzirah.
So what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to sell a product. Sorry.
No. What I want to do is I want to give you the flavor for what you've said, which will make it much more powerful. Yeah. Because the Rebbe is speaking about something very specific. The ayin from Yoshma, and to take it up to the ears of Adam Kadmon, which is Shem Sag. Because Shem Sag is the highest part of the Eibishter that is capable of having any connection with this world, Bechlal.
Sag, the eyes, the ears.
The ears. Because the ears, the Eibishter is listening to the tefillah of the Yidden. So whether you want to talk about the Shema, or when you want to talk about the Haggadah, the Ma Nishtana, Ben Yisrael Ma. So the one who's hearing this all is Sag, right? Sag is ears. And why is it Sag also? Is because the name of Yud Kei Vav Kei, with the Mabuyim that we were talking about, spells 63.
Right.
Now, 63 is also Aleph Kei Yud Kei.
And 63 is the Miluim of?
Aleph Kei, 63 Yud Kei Vav Kei in a particular way.
Right.
The Yud Kei Vav Kei, the way you do the spelling, that's basically that's the value, the Kabbalistic value of that name. So like Shema is Ma Nishtana. Ma Nishtana is the Sheirish of all Tzimtzumim. Because it's Ma, it's what? It's Koich HaBittul. It's Koich HaBittul. It's Ma. That's why Matzah is Ma. Matzah is for the Haggadah. Ma is
Al Shema.
Al Shema.
How's the symptom? Because I'm not.
The Yud is always containing everything from the world above it. And it itself has contained everything above it so that it doesn't have any materials for itself at all.
Did you follow?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any materials for itself, the only way that it contains all Yud spheres of Yud, the Yud is the smallest of all the Oisias, because it's in Tzimtzum. So in order to how can it be smaller than everything else and be a dot when it contains everything, like the Yeli, right? Yeli. It's because it's able to contract everything into nothing through this level of Bethel.
Yeah, so,
So it's
how's
below
it
like a
like
Mary Club, right?
So how can it still hold on with Bina?
Now, Bina receives.
Right?
Bina receives. But what we're talking about is that so it's a line.
Yeah.
When you say Psichas Adalet, of the Quest Dalet,
Yeah.
Quest Dalet
Yeah.
is Psichas Adalet.
Right. Dollar bills, yeah.
Psichas Adalet. What is the when the Psichas Adalet? What is the Dalet? The Dalet opening. It's opening because what is the Dalet? The Dalet is the Malchus of Bina.
Dollar is the
Dalet is the door. The door. Between, when you talk about that, the Rebbe was in the Kodesh Kodashim, right? Gan Eden. And when you open the door, you're opening the door, you're opening the hashpah from the Kodesh Kodashim that it can go into the Kodesh.
Yeah.
But the doors of the vestibule are closed, it can't go up into the Chatzir, to the Chatzir. Then during certain hours, when the Kohanim are coming in, so they're at the level of the Vav in the Chatzir, the level of the Hay in the menorah and everything. That's the Haylah, and the Kodesh Kodashim, the Luchas is the Yud, and in Shuvah it's the same thing. So the door, the Dalet, only opens up. Chatzos Alad on Pesach. That's when the Gilui comes to when the door opens. That's Psichas Adalet.
That's Gilui of Bina, which is coming from?
Which is coming from Yugim Tzvachim.
Wow. Okay, so Chatzos Alad on Pesach, so therefore, so that's how we're getting to Tofish Pei, which 9.
Right, so the point is that when originally there was a gezerah that was put on pay.
Okay. Why?
And the Gemara discusses it in Sanhedrin. I've got it, you see here. The gezerah that was put on pay was because the Yidden were meant to go into Eretz Israel and look at it with their eyes, with the Anayim.
Right.
So Rashi says, Mishum Shemavaza is Haaretz Bepe Lo Zoecha Lirois is Haaretz.
For Moshe or?
The generation.
Right.
Given Shapeh Shahain Mavaza is Haaretz Lifnei and that allow it their name the son. Therefore there was a capator on the pay. There was a capator on the pay. So how do we know? Is when it comes to Eichel, every verse is said alphabetically. When it comes to the ayin, the pay jumps in front. Tatsu alayach, and then comes ayin afterwards.
Why?
Because the Abish just is reminding the pay, the pay, the mouth, that spoke Lashon Hara about the Eretz Yisrael, because you didn't let that, you went under your turn, and your mouth spoke before your eyes saw. You didn't let the eyes see with emes properly.
Oh, so every time the pay is before the ayin, and Hashem is reminding the pay.
That it's reminding the
back to Traplo for now.
Yeah, so the pay, because it's a bad thing. Eichel is a bad thing.
So Hashem takes it out of its orders.
Yeah, so the bad thing, you go there, you made this happen. So you go first.
Okay, so now we're connecting this to capital pay?
Yeah, so now what? No. So what happened in the year of pay? So when it says Nazal, that it's I'll show you the words. It's Yaled Yosef.
Yaled Yosef?
It's Yaled Yosef.
Oh, Yosef was born.
Yes. And Vies Galed Boy Baretz.
What is that? Galed Boy Baretz? What does that mean? The field? Real the world, yeah.
Alma,
the world
Chlal was them. It was at that time, in the matzav shel tzricha ketzira.
Ketzira, the matzah that the world needs to be cut. What does that mean? Cut what term?
There was gezeres against the world.
Oh, there was the will.
There was gezeres against the world, and there was gezeres against the Yidden.
Something which happened, or
So
something?
Moshiach came, and he saw that the world, it was a tekufa of pay.
When it's right?
No, when Yosef came up, it was revealed in Eretz Israel.
In Eretz Yisrael.
Yosef, Rebbe.
Yes.
Rebbe.
Yes.
Ah.
That's what I've been trying to explain to it in these morons and Coronites.
Oh.
It was the pays. So he's saying to Abish, come on, let's have a little. So Abish is saying, wait, it's a gezer against the pay. Now you have to wait for the ayah. So the Zohar says, so what are we going to do? So the Abish says in the Zohar, just like on Matan Torah, which is the union of Naaseh and Nishma.
Yeah.
So by Moshiach, it will be in an oven of Naaseh and Nishma. The Naaseh will be the pair, because pair, as he's the pair, Sharon says, make reality on the ground. Pair makes reality on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? So there was the Gula. When you look at
Basically, you
the
spoke so bad about Eretz Yisrael, now I need you guys to scream Yechi on the top of your lungs just to make up for that.
So that's why you look at that dictionary of the diary of the Fidik Rebbe, and you see everyone who was with the Fidik Rebbe, they saw Moshiach. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can just read it, you can just receive whatever the dialogues that are going on, and that's why the Babbage buried it, and they don't want to reprint it, and that's the problem, that's what I'm saying.
What? You buried what?
We need our own label. If you haven't printed anything for 50 years, man, okay, you lost your, I could give them $10,000 and they'll do a lousy job at Sikhs in English. We'll do it ourselves. We have the whole diary of the Fidik Rebbe.
Oh, you have it printed. Stop it. What do you mean?
I want to do it under my label. I don't want to do it under Chabad's label because they haven't done it for 60 years.
Why didn't you reprint the Rebbe's diary?
Because it's a whole story that they messed up. Because what happened was the Babbage didn't realize it. The Babbage didn't realize what was going on. And when they put him on a little 2-bedroom apartment on 14th Avenue, if you didn't get rid of freaked out. You saw already what kind of facility we have.
They put the Rebbe in the 14th Avenue?
14th Avenue, exactly.
That's where they put the Rebbe?
Yeah, on top of the grocery store.
That's what they put when they came to New York?
928. When he came 921.
What did you do to the Rebbe of Stretton?
That's what
they don't do anything.
That's what they're doing to the Rebbe now, the Fidik Rebbe as well.